Towies Amber Turner couldn't keep her hands off Danny Walia as the pair put on a very flirty display amid rumors her romance with Dan Edgar is on the rocks. The stunning blonde dressed to impress in a little black dress with a huge slit up the side, showing off her very toned tum. Amber Turner put on a very flirty display with former co-star Danny Walia equally. Her skin-tight gown gave fans an eyeful of cleavage courtesy of its plunging neckline, and the reality TV star made sure to finish off her look with a pair of studded heels. Earlier this week, we told how Amber was left wiping the tears from her eyes after a huge spat with boyfriend Dan outside iconic Essex nightclub The Sugar Hut. The emotional scenes came after The Sun exclusively reported how their relationship was on the rocks after suggestions he has done the dirty on her. Yet Meghan McKenna's best mate swiftly turned her sadness into a smile as she headed out with hunky Danny, who starred on the ITV show alongside sister Jasmine in 2012. The blonde looked stunning in a very revealing LBD. She held Danny's hand as they walked down the street. The pair enjoyed some banter outside a club in Chelmsford. He has since switched from the small screen to concentrating on his mobile phone case collection, Strapzy, yet it is clear the pair still share a strong bond. He had a huge grin on his face as Amber wrapped her arms around his neck and nuzzled her face to his chin. They were seen holding hands as they emerged from a club in Chelmsford, and the beauty seemed intent on getting as close to him as possible. She even seemed close to giving him a peck on the cheek as they strolled down the street and enjoyed some banter. Amber, who is going through a tough time with Dan Edgar, nuzzled her face against Danny's. She wrapped her arms around his neck for a cute hug. Meanwhile, the images add further fuel to rumors Amber and Dan have called time on the love. Last week, she accused him of cheating and he told her they didn't have a future all ahead of their fiery confrontation on the ITV show. Towie's Amber Turner was left sobbing after a very public spat with boyfriend Dan Edgar. Then their emotion-packed arguments continued well into the night, after Amber was seen in clear distress as she sobbed in the street. The on-off pair had joined the rest of their reality TV co-stars at a Diwali-themed bash, with the blonde Towie favourite looking sensational in a gold crop top and floor-length skirt. She looked every inch a goddess as she left her blonde hair in sexy waves and wore a pearl hair accessory falling onto her forehead. Yet Amber was a far cry from her smiley Instagram selfie just hours earlier as the lovers had a Barney outside. Amber could be seen arguing with Dan, with a pained expression on her face, as he stood opposite her and listened. Clearly troubled, she spread her hands out in exasperation as she tried to explain her point to the TV hunk, who remained very calm. As the emotion became too much, she massaged the top of her nose with her fingertips before starting to cry. Her thick eye makeup was in danger of becoming smudged as she cried, smearing her tears across her face. Amid the drama, Dan handed her his chunky denim jacket to protect his girlfriend from the evening chill. We were first to report how the couple's relationship is now on the rocks after Amber made the cheating allegations, with Dan telling her that the romance isn't going to work. Amber Turner has accused Dan Edgar of cheating on her, and he doesn't deny the allegations. A TV insider said the cast filmed in Dublin for the next episode of the show, but Amber stayed in Essex. Dan treated it as more of a lad's trip with Diags to welcome ARG back to the cast. She had no choice but to call Dan and ask him directly about the rumors, and she wasn't at all happy with his answer. He kept reminding her that this is why they shouldn't be together and they're clearly not right together, and she was left heartbroken again. The Towie beauty is forced to confront Dan over the rumors in tonight's episode of the reality show. Their relationship has been up and down since they first connected this year, with the couple finally deciding to give it a go this series. Dan realized the true extent of his feelings for Amber after he saw how upset she was after they had stopped talking for a few days. Amber sobbed to best pal Meghan McKenna over her romance with Dan, before he confirmed that he was willing to take their feelings for each other to the next level. But the self-confessed ladies' man is already having doubts about getting into another long-term relationship after only recently splitting from ex-girlfriend and former Towie star Kate Wright. The cast flew to Ireland in yet-to-be-aired scenes, but Amber stays behind in Essex. She calls Dan to ask him about the infidelity, and he tells her on the phone that they're not going to work as a couple. Dan felt bad during previous episodes of the show for neglecting Amber and treating her badly. Dan said during filming for Towie's Marbella special, "It got to that point with Amber where I knew she wanted a relationship and I didn't want that. Towie's Amber Turner cries as she rose with lover Dan Edgar over his attitude. He made it clear that he didn't want a serious relationship following his split from Kate Wright. Amber has been very emotional over her feelings for Dan. She definitely wanted to settle with me, so I had to cut ties. She was a bit heartbroken. It got to a stage where she really liked me. But it would take a lot for me to sacrifice being single. I was with Kate for 6 years and now it's nice to have no worries and just to be enjoying myself. The Sun Online has contacted Amber's rep, who said she and Danny were friends. Enders Ronnie and Roxy back from dead as they return to Albert Square. Ruth Langsford makes massive Strictly Come Dancing spoiler blunder. Has Emma Barton's murderer been revealed? Bookies announce their top suspect. Simon Cowell's son Eric melts hearts as he helps Dad on the X Factor. Louise Redknapp is left distraught and close to tears after intense phone call. Tommy Mallet confirms HES quits Towie to escape all the ag and swearing. Got a story? Email digishowbiz@thesun.co.uk or call us direct on 02077824220. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.